I love a good conference swag bag.
Do you really?
Oh, I sure do.
You love all the free stuff that's
You got me. Yep, here I am. Here, I have gotten some good things from a conference swag bag.
Welcome to Ducks Unplugged. 2 minds, 1 podcast, and 0 fluff. It's not just work, it's life, and it's definitely not usual. Let's dive in. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Ducks Unplugged. I'm Deanna Dolecki.
I'm Ashley Ruggieri.
And today we have a full episode for you that we're calling Micro Moments and Micro Holidays Unplugged, of course.
Of course.
We have a really good episode for you. We have a lot of fun content, I think.
I had a lot of fun with this one.
I did too, actually. And I'm really excited about the yellow cards. I feel like this is going to be a good one.
Yes.
Yeah. So, no pressure. So
we'll see. You'll tell us if it's bad.
You'll tell us if it's bad. Exactly. So we'll start with What the Duck, and then we're going to get into the concept of keep it, trash it, or rethink it with different micro moments, micro holidays. That feels like a really big thing happening in the marketing space now, right?
Yes.
Like all these, honestly, you could Google anything. There's a moment for everything. There's a moment for everything. And actually sometimes 2 or 3.
Yes.
Like I was Googling like pet moments and I couldn't believe how many there were.
Oh, wow.
And I celebrate none of them, by the way.
It sounds like an opportunity.
It definitely sounds like an opportunity. There's a dog adoption day. I mean, I'm just saying.
You need to celebrate that.
I could use the 3rd. So we're going to go through a bunch of different topics. So we're going to kind of talk about, that's what the yellow jar is for those that are listening. We have a little bowl on the table with some different micro moments, micro holidays that we're going to pick out, talk about what they're doing now. Would we keep it? Would we rethink it? Or would we trash it?
Yep.
And then we're going to share some of our own holiday. I had so much fun with this.
Me too.
Our own holiday ideas. Like if we could create some new holidays just in the world, what would they be?
I will be implementing all of these at least in my personal life, if not figuring out how to get them to happen in real life.
Absolutely feel the same way.
Yeah.
So let's start with What the Duck.
Yeah.
You want me to go first?
Sure.
Mine's serious.
Oh, mine is not. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I thought long and hard about this because I said when we started this podcast, I told myself we weren't going to go anywhere near political anything, right? And we're not because, we respect everybody's opinion and everybody's entitled to their own beliefs. However, I was reading an article, I think it was yesterday. I do get the CNN 5 things, whatever. And it's Pride Month.
Yes.
Right? June is Pride Month. And the article I read knocked me off my chair for a minute.
Oh, really?
Do you get that? Did you read it?
I didn't know.
And so, June being Pride Month, right? There's parades, there's merch I look forward to it, right? Like there's merch everywhere and there's so much press about it. And the article said almost 40%, 39% of big brands are scaling back their public Pride Month activities.
That's tough.
And 65% of the companies in the survey said they're preparing strategies to respond to blowback or warning investors of boycotts if they do continue to market. And I just had such a hard time with it. And so at first I was like, I'm not going to talk about it because we said we weren't going to go near this. But then I'm like, I'm doing what they're doing if I don't talk about it.
Yeah.
So my What the Duck is, that's awful, right? Like, I don't understand. 10% of our country is LGBTQ, right? And it's such a special month and holiday to celebrate diversity in our country.
Agreed.
And it's awful that brands and marketers are feeling like they have to scale back. I mean, obviously that was a part of who they were, right?
Yes.
If they were
totally
investing in marketing and coming up with, there's a lot of different things, right?
Yep.
And I'm just sad and disappointed that that's a thing right now.
Yeah.
And I just, that was my What the Duck. And I know it's a little political and I probably shouldn't be talking about it, but it needs to be talked about. Like that's not okay.
I agree. Yep. It's not okay.
So
somebody had to take a hard, long look at who they were going to serve as an audience and make that decision.
That one kind of knocked me off my chair.
Yeah. Well, I am personally...
So go lighter.
I'm going to say I'm personally thrilled that we're starting Pride Month because that means Betty Who starts touring.
That's right.
And she is a phenomenal artist. And basically they say Pride starts when Betty comes out.
Oh.
And here she is.
Oh, so she times it with...
She just is... She's on all of the different events and festivals and concerts.
That's awesome.
And she's coming to Boston, and I'm going to go see her.
You're going to see her tomorrow.
She's a phenomenal concert.
Ashley has been talking about this
for weeks.
For a very long time.
For weeks.
Right.
Yep, it's going to be a great time. So if you have the opportunity to go see her, highly recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah, my What the Duck is not serious.
That's okay.
But that's okay.
Take us to a lighter place.
My What the Duck is that I never thought that I would miss a cold hockey rink so much. Spring sports season has been brutal. I don't
you don't
like
want to be in the outdoors.
I don't like the outdoors. That's just what we're coming down to. I don't like the outdoors.
You're an indoor cat.
I am an indoor girly. And my son finished his little lacrosse season. Very cute, very adorable. It rained. It was cold.
I mean, you have the elements.
It was
You're in New England.
I don't like it.
Okay.
Cold and consistent inside.
Yeah, you know what you're going to get.
100 times better than cold and inconsistent and windy and blech.
Well, and the rain
outside.
is not awesome.
So so goodbye spring sports.
Hello hockey rink.
Hello hockey rink.
It is. You are entering the summer though, so there is probably going to be other outdoor activities.
So much hockey though too.
Okay.
Yeah, we're signed up for a lot of hockey this summer.
Okay. All right.
That was my What the Duck.
Okay. You're an indoor cat. I get
I'm
it.
an indoor cat.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. All right, Cindo, what do you think?
I will go with Deanna.
I know that's a hard one for you because sorry.
Sensitive.
Yeah.
Sensitive.
Yep.
All right. Well, I won't. Next episode will have a more fun What the Duck. But
Yeah.
This felt important to me.
There's a variety of What the Ducks across the different episodes.
Yes.
They can't all be peppy positive.
Exactly.
Yep.
So, all right. So let's get into our Keep It, Trash It, or Rethink It.
Yes.
I had so much fun with this. So we're going to pick a bunch of topics out and we're just going to live brainstorm. So we both put topics into the jar and we're not coming prepared. We're just going to off the cuff talk about what we think they're doing now, if we think it's still relevant, and if it's not totally relevant, which I think most of them probably aren't. That's why we put them in there.
Yeah.
What would we do to rethink it? Or we just trash it all together?
Yeah.
So let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, I'm going to pick them out. I think I might have added a couple things that maybe are not just holidays and micro moments.
Oh, God.
As you were going through just make it extra
it's
fun and exciting.
That is literally the name of the episode.
Okay,
but
I
that's
did my
okay.
best.
All right.
Holiday cards.
Yeah. So, do you still do holiday cards?
I do holiday cards.
You do actual mailed holiday cards.
Actual mailed holiday cards.
Okay.
And I get them to people before Christmas.
Okay.
Which is the holiday I celebrate. And I do it because it's literally my one point of communication with these people all year. For the most part.
That might be a separate
Family,
issue.
friends.
But yeah.
But I have the greater list. It's basically the list of people that I invited to my wedding.
Right.
And it's
Yeah,
once a year check-in.
Yeah.
And this is kind of what's going on. Here's our family, whatever's happening.
Do you do the letter? Like the update
I don't
letter?
No. I don't really do the letter. I would like to, but I just don't feel like I'm good at writing that.
Oh. I mean, Juniper can write it for you.
My ChatGPT could, but that would seem inauthentic.
Yes, 100%.
I should probably write my own letter if I'm going to include it in a holiday card.
So I loved them when my kids were younger, and I would do like little photo shoots, with silly T-shirts or matching outfits. I get the dog in there, and the last 2 years, I don't know what's happened. I'm just not sending them out.
Okay, that's fine.
So this year I did the Facebook, Instagram thing where you just take the photo,
put it up there,
and then you say, I'm lazy and I suck and I didn't get the cards out.
Yep.
And, I'm
Totally
save some money.
fine.
So
they are very expensive.
yeah. And I mean,
If
you don't plan ahead like some people, me, then they're extra expensive because you're rushing everything.
that expedited shipping really
Kills you.
gets ya.
Shutterfly's right there for you.
Gets ya
They're
on the
ready to
end.
take your money. Yeah.
Yep. All right, so I'm still in the fun stage of life with the holiday cards with the cute
I
little
think we need to
photos.
rethink it.
Well, what would you do?
I think I'd go digital.
A digital card.
Yeah,
like an
but I
email?
think could be email, could be just a really interactive, help people build an interactive social post. That could be really fun.
Oh,
Maybe a
interesting.
carousel of different photos from the year. You could have some updates with it. I think you could make it really fun. Maybe a little year-end video.
This could be good for a Shutterfly or for a Minted.
Yeah.
So you could have your option to do your physical printing and send out your physical cards, or there could be digital packages where they help you put everything together.
And it's easy. It's plug and play because you don't want
Exactly.
people to have to worry about it. Pick your
Yes.
music if you want a video. It could be really fun.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's where I'm at. I
right.
say we rethink it.
I support you on that one. I could rethink it. How do we feel about limited time only flavors seasons like pumpkin spice season?
I mean, I love it.
You love a pumpkin spice.
I love when they have different seasonal flavors.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the time.
Yeah, like peppermint or like, the peppermint mocha.
And brands latch
winter.
onto it.
Oh, yeah. And then the cups, they changed like the style cups. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I
I like it sometimes. I do think it is an opportunity to get excitement for the product that's coming out and for brands to have that portion of the calendar that creates a buzz.
Yeah.
But it really grinds my gears when pumpkin
you
comes
said pumpkin
out
with attitude, so.
in August. It's not pumpkin time
No,
yet.
it's not yet.
So I think that sometimes brands go a little bit too far and push the flavor.
Well, they probably
into
want to
wrong-
be like the first, so
yeah.
it's getting earlier and earlier.
Like I think of the pumpkin beers.
Yeah.
When the pumpkin beers come out, I know it's fall.
Right.
It's a signal.
Yeah.
But when the pumpkin beers come out on August 12th,
No, it's
I'm
too
like,
soon.
no, I need a couple more weeks of summer, please.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with it, but I would like to rethink the timing of it.
Definitely. It needs to stay in its season.
Yes.
Although I do love pumpkin. Apple cider.
Apple cider
donut.
donut in the fall.
Yeah, like that.
What's
it hits,
more fall
it hits.
than that?
Yeah,
Nothing.
it's good.
Nothing. Earth Day.
So Earth Day's important, obviously. Do you ever think about it? Like, do you
No.
ever? Right. So, like, it's important, but like, we need to do more for it. Like, what?
Yes, I agree that we need to rethink it. I also think it's strange to kind of tie capitalism into Earth Day.
I was thinking more like donations.
Oh, that's okay. All right,
Yeah.
we'll take the
So, like,
the
or look for
nonprofits.
people to do things to give back to the earth.
So more community
Like a better term. It sounds really stupid.
community-based events.
Yeah.
That could be actually a really good
Yeah.
way for brands to get further into the community.
Start gardening or
Community-based
start growing
events.
your own things
Yeah.
or like, things like that.
The Home Depot or Lowe's could have a really nice kit that they
Yeah.
put together that's all about planting your first garden or whatever it might be.
Right. And like really feed into people who don't do it a lot.
Yeah.
So you're like making it, because like I would love to grow something. I don't know what I'd grow, but I would love to grow something, maybe like a tomato or something, right? And I have no idea how to get started, and I'm very intimidated by it.
Okay, so
But
that
I would
be
like
good.
that. So like that would
be a
be,
good start.
and what a great time of year to do it, where we're trying to take care of the earth,
Yep.
take care of nature.
Yep.
Oh,
I will say, so Earth Day was more impactful in my previous job when I worked in the energy efficiency sector, because they would use that as the ramp up to conserve energy and,
Yeah.
do all these programs, and here are all your resources. So Earth Day was a big marker for that industry, but it just didn't feel like a big deal to everybody else.
Right.
It would just be for
maybe
our-
it's
our
like a
marketing calendar.
green call out on your bill, right? Like
Yeah.
it's not. So I think, obviously Earth Day is a good thing, but I think there's a lot more that should be done around it.
Around Earth Day. It's not just a day.
No.
Earth Day is every day.
Earth Day is every day.
There we go. All right, what is this one?
Said from the indoor cat, by the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Conference swag bags. I love a good conference swag bag.
Do you really?
Oh, I sure do.
You love all the free stuff that's
You got me. Yep, here I am. Here I have gotten some good things from a conference swag bag. No notes, no changes. Keep it going.
No notes. Oh my God.
Well, I
I feel
mean-
like it's like a kid's birthday party where you get like the gift bag with all the crap in it. It's
I
like,
love it.
Okay.
But give me the right things.
What are the right things?
Do you want to hear the things?
Yeah, I do.
I got a
'cause-
speaker from a conference once. Not we. So we
Oh
did.
my God. I'm
speakers.
like, you, yeah.
Our
okay.
our company once produced custom speakers for a conference, but that idea came from a speaker that I got a million years ago from a conference that I used until the day it did not work.
Okay.
It was awesome. I love a mint. I love a
mint.
pen. A pack of gum.
You just like free stuff.
No, because it goes in my purse and it's useful.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
I got a phone battery operated charger once, one of the ones you plug into the wall and then it charges up and you bring it along
Oh,
with
that
you.
would be good. Yeah.
So you can buy some good stuff.
I feel like
conferences.
I have not attended the same events as you.
Not gotten the right
although I
stuff?
don't really want the pen, the mint, or the.
Oh,
Okay.
Fine.
So, but I think like I'm.
So
I also don't want somebody else's, like, what if I don't like the brand? I don't want it all over my, like...
You don't have to take it.
It's true.
You give it to somebody else.
Okay.
But as a brand, this is an opportunity to just get one more impression to market. It's an awareness play.
It is, but try to make it something that's different, unique, and people
Useful.
want. Like the speaker.
Yes.
Like that. I think it's done more now, but it wasn't back in the day.
When we go to conferences, we do it sporadically. We try to be very intentional about our conference swag.
Yes.
And we try to do a theme around it. We used to try to do like a food-based item, which gets tricky in shipping sometimes.
Yeah, especially hot climate.
One time we did custom whoopie pies. That was cool because we're a Boston-based agency.
Custom M&Ms.
Yes. Lots of
socks.
FYI, if you're bringing custom M&Ms through security at the airport,
you will get stopped.
Get pulled out of line and checked.
You sure will.
So no, I think the conference swag bags are good, but I think your item has to be useful.
Yeah,
Well, okay. We're going to have to agree to disagree on that.
You can have my bag.
I'll take it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
You sound like a hoarder.
Kind of do.
What do you think about national days, like National Donut Day, National Pizza Day, National Margarita Day?
So I think there are excuses to indulge in something that you want. And that's fine. You know, like I love a good National Donut Day. Like my daughter's actually looking forward to it. The sign is in front of Dunkin' Donuts. It's June 6th.
Yes,
it's coming up.
June 6th. I was going to say. It's on June 6th.
That's how I know that. My daughter was talking about it.
Yep.
But I think there might be too many of them. That's the problem.
I agree with that.
And everybody wants one.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we don't need a National Burger Day, a National Hot Dog Day, a National Chicken Sandwich. Like, I'm not saying we do, but like that's what it feels like, right? So
and sometimes they seem like they duplicate themselves across the year. So there's a couple of National Donut Days,
or like it's like
gets it wrong.
It's a riff off of it. It's adjacent, right?
Yeah,
it's
a
like,
National Jelly Donut Day.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if that's a day. It probably is,
but yeah, like it's a little too
much.
Too
There's
much.
Too many.
It was
of
cute
them.
when it started.
Yes.
I think it's gone a little too off the rails.
I will say, though, when a company can take a day like that and really knock it out of the park, I love that.
Like Dunkin' Donuts is doing a really good job with the free donut day. 100%.
That's their day.
Yeah.
If they don't take advantage of that, shame on them. So good for them that they're doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if there's a really strong tie-in and connection and they make a big splash about it, then yes, I'm in for it.
I mean, National Margarita Day, I mean, I'm not going to say no to that.
No.
Right.
That's a personal holiday.
Yeah, it's a personal holiday.
Add it to the calendar. Oh, man.
Yep.
Tailgating. That's a random one. I didn't put that one in there.
Yeah.
Well. Okay, I feel better about what I put in there.
Oh, God.
Tailgating.
Yeah. What do you think about tailgating? Like, tailgating. I live near Gillette Stadium.
That's true.
Which is, for those that don't know, where the Patriots or New England Revolution play. And so I see tailgating all the time, and it is intense.
Yeah.
People get there, people are grilling at 9 a.m., like meat.
The people who know how to tailgate impress me so much.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them, but it's wild that they have basically full kitchens.
Yeah, and they sit in their little lawn chairs and they hang out for hours.
I love that for them.
So you support tailgating?
I do support tailgating, especially because clearly those people have really strong connections to the team that they're there for. So they're...
Well, is it that or is it like partying and... It's more, I feel like it's more community.
It goes hand in hand.
Okay.
So for the Patriots, for example.
Yeah.
Those are hardcore fans.
Those are probably season ticket holders.
Been a couple of rough seasons, but here we are. But that, the loyalty to the team plus the community that you're building, that's really important.
Well, I think it's like people pick their lots and their spots and they meet up with people. Like it becomes a thing.
What would be really good? If you could rent a tailgate kit from a place, because I am not a tailgater and I never will be a tailgater. I don't like the outdoors, but I like to go to a tailgate sporadically.
Right.
I have none of the things.
When you go, you want to be cool. Like you want to have the grill and
I don't have them.
Right.
So thankfully we know a couple people that do know how to do these things.
Yeah.
But if there was somewhere where I could go, like a stadium or a brand could sponsor rent a tailgate package.
Yeah,
and I get a tent and a little table and maybe a grill or whatever it is. I'd pay for that.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
The stadium to do it.
The stadium could do it, yeah.
That's brilliant. I love that.
Thank
you
so
All right,
much.
see, we just rethought that.
Okay.
Gillette, give us a call.
Yeah. Super Bowl ads.
Oh, I feel strongly about this.
Yeah, I want to rethink these. I do want to rethink these because it's not even, can't even be considered a micro moment with all the fanfare and expense around a Super Bowl ad. It's this massive thing, but then it ends up being a blip in time because the follow up needs to happen after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I can't with the it's like $5 to $10 million to like do placement.
Just
like
to place it.
I can't with that. Like I just as a marketer and like we could do so much more with that money.
Yes.
And you could still have stuff around the Super Bowl. Like you could still wrap it around. You could even, go kind of make fun of the spend and that you're giving the money back to your customers and not investing in it. And like I've said on other podcasts, I feel like it's kind of a lose-lose situation now. It's very rare that you see an ad that makes you say, wow, I love that. That was amazing.
Yeah. You know what? That's really interesting. I think we're also overexposed with marketing because I remember years ago, you'd sit and you'd watch the commercials and there would be a couple of moments where you'd be like, that's a great ad.
Yeah. They've made me cry sometimes
And
with
it
like the
doesn't happen
moms.
as much anymore.
No.
So yeah, I think Super Bowl ads, we need to rethink those and rethink a strategy around the Super Bowl and not just the Super Bowl.
Yes. And I really do think there's ways to do it and spend that money, probably a lot less money, and get more.
Agreed. Let's do 2 or 3 more.
Okay.
New Year's resolutions and health resets. I only say this because I really want to get to our holidays.
Okay.
I'm so excited about
All right.
these.
I'm excited
and
for
this
you.
one is sparking, ties into my holiday. Okay. New Year's resolutions and health resets.
I mean, I think it's always good for us to be thinking of ways to improve ourselves, our lives, whatever. But I feel like there's so much pressure on the resolution. And most people, what is the stat? Like 80% of people, like a month later, have abandoned their resolution, right?
Yes. I feel like leave me alone during that time of the year. Yeah. There's too much going on.
Right.
It's the holidays. It's the end of the year.
Yeah.
We're going into the winter months for us in the northern half of the country.
Yeah.
It's going to get cold. Please leave me alone. Respectfully.
I don't want to hear from you.
I don't want to hear from you. I'm so sorry.
I don't want your weight loss
I have
ad.
no resolution for you.
Right.
Get to me in a couple weeks after that. Give me a second to breathe.
Okay.
And then come at me thoughtfully.
Do you ever make resolutions and keep them though?
I haven't actually made a resolution for a couple years.
Okay.
Because I just feel too burnt out. And I don't keep it.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, company branded Zoom backgrounds.
I don't like the Zoom backgrounds.
I don't like the Zoom
I'm not here for
either.
it at all. And they're so obviously fake and hair goes in and out. I'm just not here for it.
The ones I will accept, and I haven't seen one in person yet, but I'm hoping to one day in the wild, are when people do a crazy Zoom background and then dress up like it. You pretend you're on it. I have to find this one account. There's one account that I've seen, and it's this guy, and he just does every time he gets on a Zoom meeting a different background with a different themed costume.
All right, you know what? I can appreciate with a big that. Beach hat, I appreciate the creativity.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you remember the time that we were working with a creative freelancer and his background we thought was a Zoom background, but it was house.
It wasn't.
It's the creepy
It was immaculate.
It was
vibey.
wild.
It was vibey. He had a very moody, vampire-y type vibe.
It looked kind of like a haunted mansion type vibe.
It was so cool. We thought it was a fake background. Yeah. It was not.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't.
Yeah.
And that's awkward.
He might have been a little bit of my inspiration for the very dark walls that I did in my office.
Really?
A little vibey, a little more vibe.
Okay.
I didn't go full vampire though.
No, I mean there's room to grow.
There
actually.
is.
Yeah. All right, so you want to share our made up holidays because you're excited and I'm excited.
I'm so excited about this. Yeah, so if we're thinking about not just the things like Black Friday or some of those national type holidays like Donut Day, what would we add? What would we add? And then I also did how brands could get involved in these new holidays.
Okay.
Because like I said, I'll be doing these whether or not the whole universe accepts these as holidays.
Okay. I have 3. How many do you have?
I have 4, but I don't have to do all 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you're so excited.
I
let you go first.
I want to start.
Okay.
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 This first one, so I bent the rules a little bit as I do. So there's holidays, but then there's kind of like stretches of time, like a season. So my first one is I'm calling settle in season. And this is kicking off in early December before the holiday burnout and before these New Year's resolutions come along. And it's giving ourselves permission to slow down and not feel guilty about doing less.
That's interesting. I have something similar.
Do you? Okay. I think about this every single year. It is such a busy time of the year. It's the holidays. You have to get your
when
gifts.
is it again?
It starts in early December and it's going to go through January.
Do you think that's realistic timing though for slowdown season?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's make it happen.
Okay.
Because everyone like feels like they want to slow down. I feel like I want to slow down at that time of the year. It's getting colder. It's getting darker out early. There's so much to do. Society tells you you have to do so much.
But that's the thing. It's like you have to like do all the things. There's a million parties.
Do we have to?
No.
So here's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Start to decline a couple of plans.
Okay.
You don't have to do everything.
No, you
Slow
don't.
down a little bit.
Okay.
Swap your year-end goal setting with what can wait until spring.
Okay.
Give yourself a little bit of grace. This is the actual day of the holiday.
Okay.
Couch day. Everyone assigns one day where you literally must stay horizontal on the couch.
Okay.
This is my dream.
Yeah.
It's the law.
It literally is your dream.
Correct. So this is how some brands could tie into this.
Yeah.
So loungewear brands, they could do settle-in sets. So Kim Kardashian could do a drop of a settle-in set by Skims.
Okay.
MeUndies could do a settle-in set. We're settling.
All right.
Streaming services, this is where
Yeah,
they
you
need
could have like new content.
this is
you
where
could
they need
push
our
out-
bundle package.
No, we need a good
we
binge.
need a good binge package
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And then on your couch day, you binge whatever you want to.
Yeah.
And we're starting the new year.
I feel like it's so many different things. DoorDash.
Oh,
Don't make
yeah.
your own food. Have, DoorDash
Have
deliver.
somebody deliver it.
Really like blankets. Everybody loves a good blanket.
Yeah.
Really push some promotions
UGG
of.
has the best blankets.
blankets.
Yes.
Best, yeah, actually, you know who has the best blanket?
Who?
Anthropology.
Really?
Believe it or not. It's
Did not-
amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. There's a lot that
So
can
yeah,
happen
you
with
could
this
have fun with
season.
that. Yeah. I'm worried that the timing during the year might be a little tricky to make that commitment.
I just think we all need to take a collective breath and decide what's important.
Okay.
Prioritizing mental health on this.
All right, I'm going to start with my second one.
Okay.
Speaking of prioritizing mental health, and I excuse the language, I might need to be beeped. I'm going to call it's Don't Be an Asshole Day. We're gonna acronym it DBAD Day. Yeah. Okay. So my holiday, Don't Be an Asshole Day, is we're gonna say January 2nd or 3rd. Holidays are over. We're
Great.
gonna sort of a little humanity reset. It's always good for everybody,
Yes.
right? Or we could do like April 1st. Because I think April Fool's Day.
Oh, yeah. Let's do April first.
Well, I want to talk about trashing something. I want to trash April Fool's
Yes,
Day.
agreed.
Like, it's literally a day to, like, be mean and say it's being funny.
I hate when brands
Yeah.
do posts on April
Yeah.
Fool's Day. That might
Yeah.
be an unpopular opinion.
No, I don't like it either. It's like, and so Don't Be an Asshole Day will be, I kind of wrote a little bit about my holiday. So it taps into, like, the cultural moment of kindness is on the downward trend, right? Social media snark, keyboard warriors, right? Overall burnout. Like there's so much of that
tough.
happening. It's
Yes.
really bad. And so this could be kind of a funny but also meaningful holiday, right?
Yep.
And so I think there could be lots of different companies could offer incentives for encouraging kindness, right? Doing something for others or recognize positive behaviors. Like if you purchase this, we'll make a donation, right? Celebrity and influencers, I mean, they get annihilated online.
That's
I
true.
mean, like people are so mean
Yes.
to these people that are putting themselves out there
For our entertainment. Yeah.
right? And so they could surprise fans with like a one-to-one reward for people who have kept the comment section positive and done things for others.
That's nice.
And so again, that's their way of rewarding the positive
Yeah.
behavior, right? Swag offered. I mean, I'd wear a D-Bad t-shirt. Don't be an asshole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sign me up. You could do some brand collabs with mental health organizations, which I feel really strongly about.
Yep.
You could do grant time off for community service related activities,
Yeah.
encourage companies to have community activities. And online challenges. I was almost an asshole, but decided to
Oh my
blank.
gosh.
Brand sponsored, and you can have brand sponsor, right? So
Yep.
pay it forward, one day only. You could do a buy one get one to underserving market, like how Bombas does,
yes,
but just
yes.
like have it become much more like national widespread.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I love this holiday, and I feel like we need to do it.
I love Don't Be an Asshole Day.
Yep, D-bad.
Sign me up.
Let's do it.
Put it in our company calendar for next year.
Don't be an asshole.
Don't-
You know what? I'm
Do
going
it.
to.
Do it.
D-bad day. It's
we
happening.
literally just made it.
That's
Cindy is
happening.
laughing.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Cindy's all for it. You want a D-bad day, Cindo?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a good one. All right, so my next one is the end of settle-in season. It's called Ease Back Week. And it
Whole theme.
I have a whole theme around not doing too much in my personal life. Can you tell I am a stressed mom of an almost 7-year-old coming off of spring sports?
Don't talk to me. Put me on the
Feeling
couch.
stressed. To put me on the couch. Leave me alone. Respectfully leave me alone. Thank you so much. So this would replace the winter school vacation week.
Oh, it's a whole week.
It's a whole week.
Jesus.
It's Ease Back Week. Companies are going to have to really think about their calendar on this. No, you don't need every day off. Maybe just one day. This is a soft entry into the new year. We're softly re-entering. There's no pressure. We're being thoughtful about how we now enter into the year.
Okay.
So this would be around that February time frame. The resolution craziness has passed. People are actually ready to care about things again.
Well, wait, you just said the resolution and craziness. Doesn't your first holiday take you through
It
January?
does, but I'm not delusional enough to think that
Okay.
everybody's going to do it.
Okay.
So,
all right.
so
if you missed the first one, like,
come into this one.
Okay, got
Join
it.
us, please.
all right.
So we are just easing back and we are picking up where we left off
Okay.
in a gentle way. And what we would do, how would we do this? Workplaces could declare a 1 meeting free day of that week. So space to reset, not feeling like, you have to be on every single day.
Okay.
And then personally, you could decide that you're going to do one thing a day that week that makes your life smoother or better or feel better. So clean out your email inbox, move your body in a way that feels good, try a new recipe, do something.
Okay.
And then brands can tie into this by getting on the bandwagon of slow start campaigns. So instead of just shoving things down people's throats, Peloton could say, let's do a 10-minute yoga class today. Sign up on the app, 10-minute yoga.
Ease in plans.
You don't have to do a 60-minute bike ride.
Yeah, yeah.
That's for in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Or I would love for brands to do newsletters that don't have really aggressive offers during this week.
So it's actually supposed to be just
a content
content.
marketing play.
Right.
Really connect with
Not
the person.
self-serving.
Yes, provide them some kind of value, provide them a resource. Ease back.
So I feel like this is more of like, how you're in your elementary school era right now?
Yeah.
So they have theme weeks.
Yes.
So every day is
is
like a
it.
different theme. That's
Yes.
what that feels like to me.
This is what we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just a little mental reset.
Okay. All right. All right. So I actually had something similar.
Oh, great. Are we on the same page or what?
Mine is just one day. It's not
Oh, okay.
a
Well,
season
I need
or
a
week.
season.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't handle one day at this moment in time.
Okay. I'm actually curious to see if the other two ideas you have are rolling out for the rest of the year on slowing down.
We're speeding up now.
Okay.
Now we're ramping up.
So this one's called Self-Care Splurge Day. So I feel like it's, timely, culturally relevant, brandable. Everybody's burnt out and guilt over spending money, time on themselves, right? So this would be
Yes.
early February, or frankly, I think we replace Valentine's Day. Hot take.
Yeah, take it away. I don't need it.
I don't think Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I
needs
don't
to
need
be here anymore.
Valentine's Day, agreed.
And this is more of like the love yourself, right? So, or it could be like the first Monday in June to line up with sort of decent weather, post spring burnout. Or it could be October 10th, which is like a World Mental Health Day. So like it could be anywhere, but like have a day, right?
Yeah.
Self-care splurge day.
Perfect.
And it's going to be about loving ourselves, right? Taking care of ourselves more. So it's permission to play, right? Gives people a reason to intentionally take care of themselves, go a little extra. Self-care. There could be so many opportunities for brands, right?
Yes.
Beauty, food, travel, fitness, mental health, finance, like planning for a little splurge, because not
Yeah.
everybody can splurge,
That's
right?
true.
So
Yeah.
how to plan for that splurge. And it doesn't have to be super expensive ideas either.
Yeah.
Like it could just be like your couch day, right?
Yeah.
That costs nothing.
Yeah.
So I think we should have a self-care splurge day. And everybody can define splurge differently. But I think it's good for the soul. Mm-hmm. And it also could be good for brands.
You've sold me.
Yeah.
Sell me something for splurge day.
Yeah. Yep. I think, and it's like you can justify it in your head because it's splurge day.
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to buy that Anthropologie blanket.
Yeah.
Because it's splurge day.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take care of myself. And putting myself first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then you're going to just use that blanket for couch day.
And you're going to use it for couch season, apparently.
Settle in season.
Settle in season.
That's what it is. Settle
we
in
use
season.
them a blanket a lot.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so my couple moments in time end with what I'm calling the Great Reset weekend. This is just 2 days. My what the duck is what sparked this whole couple crazy months of time.
Yeah, you seem like you're actually have some PTSD.
I might have some PTSD from it.
Okay.
So the Great Reset is an annual society-wide pause button for a weekend.
Okay.
So there's no kids' sports. No birthday parties, don't plan events. And this weekend is just letting you reclaim your space, your mindset. What do you need to do in your house? What do you need to do in your yard? Like, what do you need to get done to make yourself feel a little bit better about the next couple of weeks? Because then you get into summer and you want to say yes to everything. You want to go to the beach. You want to go to the pool. You want to go do whatever.
Right.
Do the vacation.
Right.
But that couple of weeks in spring is so stressful.
Yeah.
You have to get everything done. So we're doing one weekend and we're just going to get it
just
done.
Nationally, nobody can do anything.
We're just going to get all of our stuff
done.
No
concerts, just nothing can exist.
Just pause, get your stuff done, and then we're going to have so much fun after that.
Okay.
And brands can do kits for this. So like a Method or a Grove collaborative could do a clean slate kit. So it's just your kit to clean your house.
Just like all cleaning supplies and everything.
Or a Lowe's could be your like yard cleaning kit.
Yep.
And people are actually going to actively look for the kits because it's the one weekend to get it done.
Right.
So this is like a big moment for brands to be able to
Yeah, because I think we need to have brands will need to replace revenue because you're not supposed to shop either, right? So
you would have to shop beforehand.
So you need to surround
get yourself ready
the holiday to
Correct.
make sure that
yes,
they're still making the money.
The
monies.
IKEA and the Container Store could do
oh god,
kits,
I could use that.
like organization bundles.
Like a garage organizer.
If somebody had kits by room of house, maybe they do and I just don't know it, but they need to reach out to me.
Yeah,
Sign
I need
me
it.
up.
I need it badly.
Yep. And then mental health apps too, like decluttering your mind. That could be a challenge too. It could be a little spin-off of the weekend.
Yeah.
The Great Reset for your home, the Great Reset for your life.
Okay. All right. I feel like this is all very themey for you.
Yes, that's my arc. So we're settling in, we're easing back, and then we're resetting.
It's a lot of setting.
Yes. I like to set. I'll be here setting.
It's the year of setting.
It's the year of setting.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is actually a holiday. And
do I know it?
You do, but most people don't. But you do because I know it. Employee Appreciation Day.
Oh, yeah.
So this is actually a thing. So there is a holiday on most calendars called Employee Appreciation Day. And it's usually, I think, the first Friday in March is when it is. And I don't think people use this enough, right? So I think it should be a requirement for companies. I think they have to shut down on Employee Appreciation Day. If they're a business where they can't, like Dunkin' Donuts, for example, right? They're probably not going to shut down all of Dunkin' Donuts for a day.
Probably not.
But give one floating PTO additional day for Employee Appreciation Day to their employees. So it can be managed more effectively. But if you're a business and you can shut down, I think you shut down because there's a difference when people are still working and you're not, right? So you want everybody to not be working.
Yes.
So nobody feels like they have to be working, right?
Correct.
Which is really important. So I think that we need to make this a thing and make this more prevalent because I never see it. And this could be good and frankly, this is a huge opportunity for companies to show their appreciation. Nothing is more valuable than time off.
Yeah.
I feel like I've learned that as a leader and a manager.
Important.
I mean, obviously your salary is important, but outside of that, time off is so valuable to people. And so this is such an easy give for leaders at companies to say, I appreciate you. I value the work that you do. I recognize it. And so I'm going to give you a day just for you, on me, for you, right? And like I said, it's different than vacation in the sense that if you shut down the whole thing, it really allows people to like not work and check, right?
Yes.
So, and then from a brand standpoint, right, there could be lots of things leading up to it, right? Discounts on activities for that day, shopping incentives, travel incentives. It's always on a Friday.
Yes.
So it could be, you know, a long weekend you make it into. And you could do, you know, spas and like, you know, there's so many different opportunities for different brands to market and engage an audience on that day. Because again, keep in mind, for people who have kids that work, your kids are in school.
Oh, amazing.
There is nothing better for a parent of children than to have a day off to themselves with their kids in school. And I do love my kids, but it's like, it's real me time, right? Definitely. So the only thing that as I was thinking about this, that I felt like was a little bit of a miss is like what happens to stay-at-home parents, right?
Yeah.
Because that's hard. They're still, I mean, they're not employees, but they're still working their butts off, right? So is there an opportunity for a stay-at-home parent day somehow? Like, I don't know how that would work, but I feel like that's the only thing that gets kind of missed in this employee appreciation that we should find a way to address, because they deserve that too.
That's a very good point. It's not paid labor, but it's labor.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a lot of labor.
Yeah, I love that. I think that having a day like that and having companies be able to shut down or offer that floater kind of holiday would be a huge economic boost.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And you're then going to recoup what you're going to end up losing from having people get the day off.
Well, and people just feel appreciated. It's better for retention. Like, I just think it's such an easy thing for companies to do.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me it's not, because we have a small company and I'm able to do it. So if I can do it, like, you know, companies can do it.
Yes, you're very generous with the days off, which is...
But like a big company can, you know what I mean? Like, so I think that, I don't know, I think that needs to be, it is a holiday, but it's definitely not a holiday that's...
underused holiday.
Very underused holiday.
Yep. Which I would not have thought about, because...
you get it. Right.
And we are a small company, so I think I would have just assumed.
Right. And I could be like completely off base here, and a lot of companies do it, but I don't think so.
You know what? Now that there's not a lot of people that I know who are like, hey, I have this Friday off for Employee Appreciation. Let's do something.
Because there literally is a day.
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
So anyway, that was my other one.
I love that one. All right. My last one is completely unrelated to all my seasonal depression.
No setting?
Basically.
Nothing setting?
Yeah, this one is a Formula One. It's the kickoff of the season. It's Lights Out weekend, and it would be the official Formula One season kickoff celebration.
Okay.
And it's around March when the first Grand Prix race is, and it would be just a global excuse for a big old watch party, and you pick your favorite teams, and you're analyzing everything from how the car is going to be built to that year to what the driver drama is going to be. And
driver drama.
I cannot wait to tell you about what happened in this last race.
I know, I'm excited.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
our lunch convo, right?
Yes. But I mean, the F1 fandom is clearly very passionate. So I think we need our own moment. We need our own holiday.
Okay.
So on this holiday, you could create fantasy brackets for your F1, and you could do it based on team brand loyalty. So are you like a Ferrari girl or guy or person? The Ferraris are struggling this year, but there's people who love them so much. We're not jumping ship.
They might make a comeback.
Or like the disruptor teams. There's a couple of teams that you're not going to know who these people are, but Nico Hulkenberg came in 6th position.
Oh, poor Nico.
No, that's
that's great. Good job, Nico.
Awesome.
I'm so happy for you.
There's been a lot of turmoil on the grid this season. So I just feel like we could do a lot with this day. F1 themed snacks, pit stop popcorn, Red Bull mocktails, Ferrari red velvet cupcakes. Like literally the options are endless.
Do you know that when you're sharing ideas and you're excited?
So excited.
No, you tilt your head. You have like a whole
like some kind of
you have a pose.
Bird.
You have like a
bird.
An innovation pose.
I really like Formula One.
I know you do.
Know we do. And there's a lot of brand tie-ins here because all of the cars are major brands. Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari, like you name it.
Right.
So those
they're
brands
all getting a lot of exposure.
Huge reach.
Yeah.
And then other brands too, like a Nike get in on it and do a whole thing of Formula One merch and apparel.
So as part of your idea with this holiday that you're going to, celebrate the Formula One people who are like really passionate, but also bring in
more people.
Yep. So you wanna.
Yep. Get people excited.
capture. Yeah.
Yes. Make it a holiday. I can invite all my friends to my Formula One party. It's an
you can
official
still
holiday.
do this.
I still can. I'll do it next year. This will happen next year for all of us.
Okay.
And then just, get more awareness out in market for Formula One.
I mean, I
is
have
a
to tell you,
great
until
sport.
you started sharing all this, I didn't know this whole world existed.
Yeah, you haven't
So,
watched a race yet, though.
I haven't.
Okay. That's all right. We'll get you one. We'll get you a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my last one.
I love it. That's great.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So that was fun. So I think we should, so how would we summarize? So micro moments and micro holidays can be a very good thing.
They can be a good thing. I think it needs to be relevant to you, your brand, and your audience.
Yep.
It can't seem too desperate that you're trying
Inauthentic.
to latch onto something that really doesn't make sense.
Yep.
And I think that it's okay for brands to have a little bit of fun and rethink what a holiday might mean.
Yeah.
It does not have to be so strict as to what things have been in the past. Don't be afraid to create your own holiday.
Right.
Many of these are going on our company calendar.
I can't.
Even-
D-Bad Day is like, I can't wait.
It's happening for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I'm getting March made.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that there's just a lot of opportunity. It's about trying to stand out in a very cluttered world that we live in with so much message, so much content coming at people all the time.
Right.
And being respectful of how those people receive your message too.
Nice. That's a lovely way to end it,
Thank
Ashley.
you so much.
Yes.
This was great.
Thanks for diving in, guys.
Thanks for diving in. Can't wait to see everyone on their couches and settle in season.
A lot of settling and a lot of resting happening in Ashley's world.
I'm going to bed right now.
Bye, guys.
Bye.